Hello and welcome back to ComputerCraft. We're now on part 5. Today I'm going to do a pumpkin farm. Um, I don't know why, in one of my recent Buildcraft episodes I did a tiny little bit of oil and I really should have done this one because that is a fuckload of oil. That is a serious amount of oil. That's a real decent amount there. Um, but yeah, let me think about this pumpkin farm then. I'm going to clear out an area first and then I'm going to return. Alright, let's try and start on this thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should really put a bit more in here actually. Alright, so there's the length of it. It changes back so fast. Oh well, I can still plant seeds faster. Alright. So we're going to have pumpkins there and okay, or whatever. Obviously pumpkins, they grow in the adjacent blocks. Yeah. Alright, so yeah. Okay, and alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build this up to the size I want, and then I'm going to come back. Okay, so this is kind of what I want to do. As you can see, it's 10 that way and 12 this way. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12. Good. Alright, so that's basically it. And now I need to turn it into a farm via ComputerCraft. So, yeah. I'm going to want it to start... I believe I want it to start right here. I want it to start up here. So let's just get one out. I've already got two. Okay, I'll place it. Yeah, good. Alright, so that's a good place for it to start. Alright, so let's put the code in now. Let's turn it to daytime. Let's get a bit more light in the background of the screen while doing this stuff. Obviously I need to put some fuel in it as well. Yeah, I was wondering that. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Oops. Okay. Nope. Not so. Not that. What was that going on in the background? Is that lightning? It's so strange. Um, Alright, let's have a look at that then. Save, exit, let's run pumpkin. Expecting an end to close the 4 at line 4. Alright, yeah, I should put that in then. No, oh, bollocks. Oh, it did kind of work there. How are you supposed to get that in there like that, though? Alright, let me just see what this actually does then. And I'll put an end here. Alright. Well, I'm going to need some fuel first, isn't it? Oh, I've actually got some though, that's alright. Well. No, it's not doing anything. What is that? What did I just call it? I can't remember now. I think it was that, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not doing anything. If that'll work. Oh shit. That went a long way, didn't it? That's finished, is it? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. You went 18. Alright. Okay, that's cool. As you can imagine, I'm going to make a lot of mistakes here, so it's one of those things. To be honest, I didn't really wreck too much here. Did I just destroy it? I did, didn't I? Shit. I suppose what I could do is, because you can do stuff like go. Let me just try and actually activate this stuff first. Turn left. Go left. Forward one. Go forward maybe. Alright. Alright, you don't need to put parameters there. Go forward, how about 5? Gun. So go forward without parameters seems to like it. Alright. Go right. Go left. Go left, go left. Turn left. Turn left. Turn left. Alright. So from the looks of it, we're up. Go up. Yep. It likes go up. So with go, it likes forward. So forward and back. So y-axis, yeah. So y and z-axis. It can handle go, but when it goes to you see, you can't have to, like, turn back. Yeah. It's just turn left and right. Alright, so let's try and get him back to the start, which is right on top of this block here. So from here we can see that it's basically facing this way. So we need to make it go down first. So we'll go down. And then we'll do turn left. And then we'll go forward. And go forward again. And one more time. Turn left. It's annoying that I can't go forward 4. What about that? Oh, now we're in business. Because now we can actually make it move a decent amount of time. What about turn around? Alright. Turn right 2 maybe. What about that? Turn right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Do turn right 4. No. Go forward 4. Go forward 4. Turn right 2. I wonder if that'll work. Well, it did work actually, but now he's miles away again. Turn left. So I wanted to go 1, 2, 3, 4 forward, then turn left. Yeah, so wait a minute. He's here. So I wanted to go I'll go 1 forward, 2 forward, 3 forward, 4 forward, then turn left. Alright. Let's just work this out then. So we're going to make him go 1, 2, 3, 4 forward. 4 forward, yeah. Turn left. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 forward, and then turn left. No, it seems to only do the first command. Yeah, I don't know about that. Still, at least you can go like a decent amount of distance though by doing that. Alright. Alright, anyway. Let's write some more code. No, it's a new fucking thing, isn't it? Alright, I'll make sure I won't break him this time then. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so let's just go back to what we were doing before. This won't take long to do. And this time I just won't break him. And I won't make so many stupid mistakes as well. Okay. This is a funny thing, because when you're in Lua, you can't do that ghost. You can't just put go. I mean, I can't just put go forward here because it's not the same thing. Something which is kind of a bit counterintuitive, but then again, in a way, a lot of this stuff is not intuitive anyway. So you know what you're going to do, really. And then we'll have turtle dot turn left. No, actually no, I don't need to put. Yeah, so that's going to get him to the. I'm trying to think why I went 18 before when we just had this. So K was iterating up to the value of farm rows up to 3. Because I would have thought he would have gone 30 in a way. So this whole loop was iterating. It's kind of funny because these were both going up, but I'm trying to think the order which they were going up in. Like, so set K to 1, and then let me think about this a little more actually, because because this is so important to know this, because I know what the difference between a for and a while is, but it's like it's not that intuitive, you know. Alright, so the for thing, it creates a variable called K. It sets it to 1. And then does what's in the loop. Alright, so now K is 1, so it's going to do what's in the loop. And what is in the loop is what is in the loop is that it's going to set I to 1, and then do what's in the loop. Alright, and what's in the loop? Basically, that putting the variable there is, or the function it's called, isn't it? Is actually going to set that to the max level. So basically, that first line is for K equals 1 up to 3, and then the second one is for I equals 1 up to the 10. So it's going to go. Oh, I see. So it went 18. Well, it might not have gone 18. It might have gone like it's gone somewhere near 18 though. I mean, that's the important thing. So yeah, so it's going to do turtle forward, turtle dig down, and that is going to be that. because it returns. Yeah, because this is a problem. Because I think what's going to happen is that the loop is that the nested loop is going to do all the stuff first. So it's going to so it's going to get up to 10 there, and then afterwards, the higher up loop is going to run. So let's do it. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to do a test at this stage right here. Turn left forward, turn left, because that is nowhere here. And I'm curious at what stage that is going to happen. So that's going to be quite interesting. It may not even... I may need to put another end, because I didn't put... Because, yeah, this loop is closed here. But the opening for loop is still open. So anything I put in here is still going to be open. And where that end goes is quite important. Let's put an end there. Let's see what happens now. Okay, so it's going to go through the 10. All right. Why is it stopped there? It stopped at 8. So there's something about 18, isn't there? But where is the 18 coming from? This is the funny thing. Yeah, and this code, this bit only happened right at the end, so I'm happy with that. It happened after everything had already been completed. I just can't see the 18 there. I don't know why. But then again, it did do the turn left. I'm going to think about this a little more. Okay, so we're back. What I wanted to do is I should probably keep on survival. As long as I've got no well, peaceful, it doesn't really matter too much. So yeah, wow, this is all fucked up. Alright, let's just get this back. Okay. And we'll just plant some more seeds down. Alright. Alright, and there's a few pumpkins there anyway. So we wanted to get it back here. So I guess we'll just go forward 4 here. Yeah, we'll go forward 1. And then which way do we want it to turn? We want it to turn left. Forward 1. Go for, wow. Go forward 1 and then turn left. Alright. So there it is, back in the starting position now. So I just want to run this again. I think if we do this and then we do get fuel level. Is it get fuel level? Maybe if we specify the slot. What is that? Let's have a look. No, that's it. Because we're in Lua now. This should work now. 32. No, it doesn't like that. What about refill slot 1? What about turtle.refuel? So that's the way. Alright, so it's got plenty of stuff in it now. So what I want to do now is let's just run it one more time, because I just want to be completely confident that this is working correctly with what I've actually put in there. 3, 4. Now this is actually what's happening, isn't it? So it's not doing this line. What if I run it again? Well, there's nothing to do on that line, is there? That's why it's not working. Alright. Well, that's handy because it's right back where it started now. Interesting. That saves me from having to put it back. Alright. Yep, it's right in the right spot now. So let's just, I may as well put some more of these pumpkins out. Yeah. So, yeah. So basically, yeah, that is so interesting. Alright, let me think about this again. So it does it up to 10. Alright, I need to run this one more time. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a few tests and then I'm going to come back. Alright, I can actually tell what's happened here. So what's happened is it goes up here, 10, then it turns, then it goes forward, then it turns. Then it goes down here, 10, then it turns, goes forward, and then it turns. And then it goes up here. Alright, and then it turns. Alright, so let's just... Alright, so let me just clarify this in my head. Let's see what is actually going on. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to confirm it with the code. Alright, so the first thing it does is it goes forward. It goes forward 10, digging every block. Digging every block. Then, after it's dug, after digging the 10th block, turns left. Then goes forward 1. Then turns left. Then go forward 10, digging every block. Go forward 10, digging every block. And then after digging the 10th block, turns left. Then goes forward 1. Then turns left. So it's here. Then turns left. Then goes forward 10, digging every block. Digging every block. Then after digging the 10th block, digging 10th block, turns left. Then goes forward 1. Then turns left. Alright. And that is where it is now. And that is why, as well, if I run it again, despite the fact that it's not digging any blocks, because they're all destroyed already, it's still gonna want to dig every block. But it ends up in exactly the perfect position to start off with. So let's go through the code now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up this episode here. But in the next episode, I'm going to complete the farm, and I'm going to once again go through this every single step of the way. So yeah. So if we look at the code now, let's just so it goes forward 10, digging every block. So what's going to happen is we set the functions here. Farm ln to 10. Farm rows is assigned 3 is assigned to farm rows. Yeah. So it's on the right. The assignment goes right to the left. Right. Okay. So yeah. Anyway. So for k equals 1. So what we're going to do is k equals 1, and that's going to be copied into farm rows. Okay. So that's going to be, so k is going to be 1 now. For the duration, until I state that k is not 1, k is 1. Okay, so k is 1, forget about it. Now we're going to a nested for loop, and in the nested for loop, we're going to set I to be 1, and that's copied into farm length 1. And that's going to, and then that's already sent the instruction, like k equals 1, to iterate up to 10. Okay. So what's going to happen is k is going to be 1, so it's going to go forward 1 block. It's going to dig down, and then it's going to reiterate to the back of that nested loop. Yeah, back to the back of to the nested loop for I equals 1. So then what's going to happen is I is then going to be set to 2. It's going to be copied into the farm length, and it's going to go forward and then dig down. And that's going to happen again to up to 3, up to 4, up to 5, up to 6, up to 7, up to 8, up to 9, up to, so I is going to be 10. It's going to be copied that. It's going to go forward. Wait a minute. So when it's 1, it does it. Yeah, it's going to go 10 all the way 10 forward. 10 forward. But then it's going to come round, and I is going to be to 11, so it won't do that because it's already there. So this is it's a comparison which is not, it's not like less than or equal. It's just simply a straightforward, flat out, less than, greater than thing going down. So when it's 10, it's not going to want to go to 11. So it can't go to 11. So then what's going to happen, right? is it's going to say, okay, so we're at the 10th spot. We're going to be right over here. This is where it's going to be. It's going to just finish digging down. Okay, so it's finished digging down there, and then it's going to say, okay, what I want to do now is I want to turn left, because then it's going to go to the next piece of code where this area is, or here on line 11. And it's going to say, okay, so I can't do anything left in this for loop here. So then I'm going to turn left, I'm going to go forward, and then I'm going to turn left. So then it's going to be on this here, and it's going to be facing here. Okay. So then once it's done that, it's going to then it would either move on to the next section, but because this is a nested loop here, what it's going to do is it's going to return all the way to the top here, and it's going to say, okay then, let's make K2 now. So K is now going to iterate again. Now K, because it's farm rows, it's going to iterate up to 3. So now K is going to be set as 2. Okay, so when K is set as 2, it's going to say, okay, well I need to do this nested loop all over again now. So, yeah, because the important thing to realize is that even though, this is the thing which I didn't quite get before, is that even though farm len is going up in the first iteration of the loop, it's not actually going up in terms of, it's just for the lifetime of the loop, because now it is 1 again, and then it's going to do the same thing again. It's going to go forward 10, digging every block. And then it's going to do this at the end. Once it's got to 10, it's going to say, is I 11? No, it can't be. So that's going to return false. Then we're going to go into the next section of the loop again, and then it's going to happen again. But one of the things I don't quite get is that farm len seems to yeah, this is the thing, because this is still a variable, so it's not actually copying itself into farm len. Farm len is still staying the same, because this is the reason why it's always going to iterate from 1 through to 10, because farm len is still saying these are just variables that we can alter, that are going to they can just do what they're constantly moving these things, I and K. But anyway, we'll get to that. So it's gone 20 blocks. Then it's going to do turn left forward, and it's going to be, yeah. Okay. Then it's going to be left, and then what's going to happen is it's going to go back to the top. It's going to be K equals 3. It's going to do all the things again, and then once it gets here again, it will be yeah. I suppose on the second one it was here. All right. So I think I basically explained that I mean, it's not exactly perfect, but it's a pretty good explanation, and it does go 30 blocks. Before, when I said 18, I think it just ran out of fuel, which made things more confusing. But yeah, so what I'm going to do in the next episode, like I say, is I'm going to finish this off, and then yeah, I mean that's pretty much it really. So yeah, thanks for watching.